Okay, Mark, tough afternoon there. Where do you think the game was lost?
Mainly in the first half, where we knew obviously what they'd done to us at our place, and that was sat back and then hit us on the counter attack when we made a mistake. And we have to be brave with the ball. We have to try and play the way that we want to play. And if we make them mistakes, we are open with the power that they have to get done. And the first goal is exactly that. We lost possession in a good area. Just on outside their box, and within 20, 25, 30 seconds, it's in our net, and it's something we tried to get across. I don't think we passed the ball quickly enough in the first half, which when you don't pass it quick, they are able to get closer to you, and they force you into errors. And that our players have to step up and do it faster. It's a real blow that they score almost just before half time. We know how dangerous they are from the set pieces, particularly Dean. We tried to counter that before the game, and but he did get first to the three corners they had in the first half. It's dropped to Rowie. Rowie's tried to clear it first time, but he scuffed it right to their other centre half. So it's our own doings have cost us both goals really, which is really disappointing, considering possession means nothing at the end of the day. Second half we passed it quicker, and you could see that when you do pass it quicker, at least you create some opportunities. Opportunities to put it in the box, opportunities to get shots in. So the second half was more pleasing, less unforced errors because we worked harder to keep the distances, to not allow them to get closer to us. But you are going to make the odd poor decision in possession of the ball, and again it was a counter attack where they got the third. For us to get points in this league and to do well, we've got to be brave with the ball. They just tried to set off and allow us to play in front of them, work really hard, and you have to give them credit to not allow us to get behind them. And they dealt with pretty much all the ball we put in the box. A few things dropped. We had a few shots that ricocheted about, but it wasn't quite enough. Didn't get much luck. There was a couple of challenges where we felt it could have been, the referee could have been a bit stronger. So all in all, it's a disappointing day, even though we had maybe 65-70% possession within the game.
Yeah, you mentioned challenges there. There was one on Andy Halls in the second half that looked particularly late. What did you see of that one? Yeah,
well, the centre half's gone on a mazy run. He's overrun the ball, and he's gone straight leg into Halsey, which it's down to the ref's decision. But if you go straight leg now these days and you catch somebody ankle height, it's a red card. The referee didn't see it that way. He deemed it a yellow, which I felt was surprising. Their management went quiet for once in the afternoon, and referee made the decision he did. It's one of them where decisions can go for you, can go against you. They got away with that one. He was really keen to book Robbie Evans for the first tackle of the game. Their lad seen it coming, jumped over it, made a meal of it. He gets conned that way. Disappointing.
You gave a debut to Andy Scott. What did you make of his performance?
Yeah, he's lively. I mean, when we went watching him against for Accrington a couple of weeks ago, he really impressed with how bright he was, and that was obviously on an AstroTurf pitch. It's always difficult and different on grass pitches, but he's a really talented lad who's got a lot about him, so we brought him in. We were really pleased to get him, and he caused them a lot of problems. He's had some experience in the league below last season, and he's stepping up to this level, and just had a quick chat with him. You know, he enjoyed the experience. He thought it was a real tough game. You know, I explained to him that all the games in this league are as tough as that. So, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing him and more of him. And I think if he plays like that and he gets his shots away, he'll be on the score sheet quite soon.
Yeah. And finally, how do we bounce back from this now for the Altrincham game on Boxing Day?
We've done it as a block of 4 over the Christmas period. You know, we know we've got to take some points from these 4 tough games. You know, Altrincham play a different style. They'll come and try and pass us off the pitch. We know what they did to us last year at our place. You know, we're training on Christmas Eve. We prepare. The lads know what they did well today, but they know where they fell short, and we've got to go into Altringham's game being well aware of them, and you know, making sure that all them threats we had today, we've got something on the end of it.